Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's vlog, we are going to talk about Magellan's expedition. And wait guys, I live here on Cebu City, near the Limasawa Island. So let's get started. Spain and Portugal often claim the same newly undiscovered islands. Okay, so to solve this problem, the matter was referred to the Pope for arbitration. So in 1493, he resolved the conflict by issuing the papal line of demarcation, an imaginary line down the middle to the Atlantic Ocean, from the North Pole to the South Pole. Spain was granted the rights to all newly discovered lands west of the line, while Portugal could claim all those to the east. In 1494, the Treaty of Tordesillas between Spain and Portugal moved the line further west. In 1529, the line was extended all around the world. So with this demarcation line, Central and South America were claimed by Spain, while Portugal claimed the regions in Asia. Other explorers after Columbus continued to chart the unknown seas. The explorers discovered new lands, European knowledge of geography increased, and old notions were proven false. Okay, so let's go to the best part. Who is Magellan? Okay, so Magellan is a soldier since 1480. He was also one of the famous explorers on Spain, a silent, strong, and iron-willed soldier mariner. And most of all, he is a Portuguese. So when he came back there on Portugal, he spoke to the King of Portugal about his theory about the direction to Atlantic Ocean upang makalusot dito sa Asia, because of his belief that the world is round. So this is what Magellan said. The church says the earth is flat, but I know that it is round, for I have seen the shadows of the moon, and I have more faith in the shadow than in the church. So that's what Magellan believed in. Meanwhile, the people, all about the people, and of course the King of Portugal, believed that the world is flat and that ang mundo ay nasa dulo ng daigdig, na patan ay mahuhulog yung mga barko sa kawalan that is called the ends of the world. And of course, of the beliefs of the king stopped him from supporting Magellan, who is also one of his Portuguese people. So since the King of Portugal did not support him at any cost, he went to the rival of his own king, King Charles I. Okay, so when Magellan went to the King of Spain, who is known as King Charles I, he also told him the same theory, the way he told the King of Portugal. This king supported Ferdinand Magellan. How can this king support an Portuguese who is one of his rivals' people? Okay, so I don't really have the answer to that right now, guys. But what I do know, guys, is that this king supported a Portuguese. Okay, so for Magellan's expedition, King Charles I gave him a crew with 270 men, ammunition, provisions, and of course 5 ships. Okay, so the 5 ships of Magellan's, guys, are Santiago, San Antonio, Victoria, Concepcion, and last of all, Trinidad, which is the flagship of Magellan. Okay, so on September 20, 1519, guys, sa umaga, is that Magellan set sail with 5 vessels and 270 men set sail from Spain. Only one of the 5 was to complete the first voyage around the world. The captain of each ship are Juan de Cartagena for San Antonio, Luis de Mendoza for Victoria, Gaspar de Quesada, Concepcion, at Juan Rodrigo Serrano, Santiago. And of course, the captain of Trinidad is Ferdinand Magellan. Kasama sa ekspedisyon bilang tagapag-ulat si Antonio Pigafetta. Ang direction tinahak na ekspedisyon ay timog-timog kanluran. Tinawag nila ang Atlantic Ocean malapit sa Pernambuco sa Brazil. Tumigil ng 2 linggo ang ekspedisyon sa Rio de Janeiro upang magpahinga. Binaybay nila ang daloy ng Rio de Plata hanggang sa marating ang daungan ng San Julian. But because of their great suffering, some has loosened their trust with the continuation of the expedition and insisted to go back to Spain. But when Magellan disagreed with the insurgents, the 3 captains, sina Gaspar de Quesada, Luis de Mendoza, at si Juan de Cartagena ang nag-alsa. The punishment that Magellan inflicted on the three captains was very severe. Captain Quesada and Mendoza were killed. Captain Cartagena and an accomplice priest were left on the coast of Cartagena. The expedition left San Julian on August 34, 1520. While preparing to leave San Julian, big winds and waves hit Santiago on a very big rock, until the Santiago ship was almost completely destroyed. So there are only 4 ships left. Okay, so the expedition found the strait on October 21, 1520. Okay, so the strait is also called the Straits of Magellan. It is a navigable sea route in southern Chile, separating mainland South America to the north and Tierra del Fuego to the south. The strait is considered the most important natural passage between the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. Okay guys, so it took 38 days for Magellan and the rest of his crew to get past this strait. So that's why he also named the strait after him. Nag-alsa ang mga tripulante ng San Antonio at nagpasyang bumalik sa Spain. So there are only 3 ships left. Okay, so the remaining ships are Trinidad, Victoria, and Concepcion. Okay, so it took 3 months and 20 days for Magellan and the rest of his crew to cross the entire Pacific Ocean. Okay guys, at an area of 166,242,500 km KWD, it is the largest ocean in the world. Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the entire world. Okay guys, so when Magellan found himself in this great, big, wide, and peaceful ocean, at that time that was very, very calm, he named it Pacific Ocean from the Latin word Pacificus, meaning peaceful. Okay guys, so what Magellan didn't know is that there's a lot of mga bulkan nga sumasabog doon sa Pacific Ocean, and there's also a lot of storms and lightnings. The expedition suffered greatly while crossing to this big and wide ocean. The biscuits they brought were almost powder and full of worms and the smell of rat urine. And when the biscuits ran out, they were forced to eat rats. Can you believe it guys? It is so disgusting. Luoy sad baya guys because tungod sila kagutom na force na sila eat of insect. And the drinking water turned into some kind of yellowish. Marami sa kanila ay nagkasakit. Many of their gums are swollen so they cannot eat anything at all. Only a few can work because their arms and legs are swollen. The expedition found the land of Guam on March 6, 1521, where they got fresh food and water. Subalit, hindi sila nagtagal doon dahil nagkaroon sila ng alitan sa mga katutubo. Kaya, umalis sila agad. Magellan also decided to leave the area at once after the natives stole one of their small ships. So after the hungerness and thirstness that they bear during their journey all around the world, Magellan and his crew reached the island of Hamonhon, Philippines on March 16, 1521. Okay guys, so naalala nyo ba katong ang kanta ni Yoyoy? Yeah, I will sing it for you. Okay, so on March 16, 1521, when Philippines was discovered by Magellan. Wait, hold up, yo. Wait a minute, this isn't right. Oh, yes it is. No it isn't. I'll tell you the whole story. But not now. I'll tell you guys on my next video. Okay guys, so please watch my next video because on the next video, I will... Not for now. I won't tell you yet. But I will tell you on my next video. So please watch my next vlog. Okay guys, so before you leave guys, I'm just gonna tell you this one. Magellan kay wala kay siya kalibutan pag name niya katong ocean. Okay, so how can he call this ocean peaceful when this ocean is full of active volcanoes and agianan pa gyud sa mga bagyos, dangerous animals from the ocean, of course, because it is the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so I'll answer that. Magellan called this ocean Pacific Ocean, meaning peaceful. It is because at that time when he named that ocean is that peaceful pa makaito siya, guys, as in katong very peaceful, like he was in the peaceful place in the whole wide world. So that's why he called that ocean Pacific. It is because of the calmness of the sea that day, the calmness of the waters, the waves. So yeah, that's why he called the ocean Pacific. Okay guys, so that's all for today's vlog. So thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and make sure to tap the notification bell button below so that you'll be notified on all my next videos. So bye!